you, everybody, for joining another episode, stream, whatever it is, of Paint and Ponder with Fluff Squirrel and the wonderful Tilty Bird.
Hello.
With
I,
another
I put
bird.
I put a bird on it.
We have an honorary bird today. Um, we are doing a neurographic art. And I just got my notepad. It's here. It is here. I'm not going completely crazy. And we will be talking about coercive control.
Perfect. Fuck that shit.
Not necessarily just coercive control within cults, but coercive control more broadly. Just if anyone who is listening recognizes anything that we're saying, any of these signs, I will put links in the description. Nobody should feel the way anyone feels when they're under coercive control. It's disgusting. And yeah, this is super close to my heart right now. I have a close friend going through some stuff.
Oh,
and
no. Oh, good energy to them.
Good energy to them. We're going to call the man Mark.
Dick nose.
Or is Mark true? I was going to try not to swear in the first few minutes just for the algorithm's sake. You go for it. Or is Mark okay? Mark, or are people going to think that one about Mark? Dean. We'll say Dean.
Dean's a good one because when you say Mark, I think of Dr. Mark in Texas. So
okay, we'll say Dean.
Yeah.
So I might refer to this. I'm so angry, Dean. But there is nothing you can do as a friend to people in these situations than inform them. And just like you would with somebody in a cult, if I went in and started effing and jeffing and kicking off with the perpetrator of this abuse, I would have been labelled the aggressor. Yeah. I would have been labelled as the instigator. So all I could do over years is just be like, hey, does love look or feel like this? Hey, does freedom look or feel like this? Yeah. So I'm going to go over a few things today. I've been doing my research. Xenu knows I've been doing my research. So we'll be going over that today. There's a few things. I looked up a lot of the solutions, which I will put in the description. Not solutions, the advice and resources? Help for people in this. Yeah. But I have my own ponderings. And since that's what it is, and this is probably the only platform I can give my opinion where, if you're here, that's your fault.
I think that's fantastic. So, yeah. I was just going to say the only thing I found was like ways to recognize it. So you take the lead, and if I have anything to chime in with, then I can chime in. But otherwise, it is your show.
Also, as I did sort of say, warning, this is very close to me personally, not directly, but personally, and so yeah, even if you could come in and pull it back into Scientology directly, that'd be brilliant.
Absolutely.
If by any chance my friend's out there and she's watching, love and strength and power to you. You've got this, and things are rubbish, but you have got through 100% of your bad days. 100% of your bad days. You've lived through, you've survived, and you're here, and you're doing fantastic. And that goes to absolutely anybody who is surviving any sort of high control, any coercive control, any abuse, manipulation, gaslighting, financial abuse. Your thoughts and your feelings and your concerns are valid. In my personal opinion, your best friend in that situation is going to be a pen and paper. If you feel like you're going crazy, pen and paper. Write it out, write it out, write it out. You can read over it and go, I was being hyperbolic there, or no, fact, 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 fact. Yeah, thank you so much to everyone. Sending hearts. We'll send hearts. Yeah, F cults, F
control
high control groups, F abusers.
Yeah, F them all. Here we go. Bam! Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop coercive control. Stop it.
I cannot get my head around anyone who would want to control anybody. I mean, I could barely control my own stuff, but I can't imagine someone wanting to take control of somebody else, and especially if it's someone you apparently love or a group of people you apparently care about, and abuse them. Like,
caring
I
about
just
someone
don't
is
get
not
it.
possessing them.
Yeah, I love birds. I really love birds, but I just couldn't. I just wouldn't want to have one in the house because I personally would just feel bad. And that's not to say anyone who's got a pet bird, trust me, I'll be around your house being like, what's their name? What's their favourite thing? What do they like? What noises?
This is just your way of saying that I'm not welcome in your house. I get it. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
No, stop it. What I'm saying is just,
I know.
I don't know how you could, how love and conditions and confinement, I don't get how those two are ever in alignment, how they're ever simpatico. I just don't get it. It's beyond me. It's beyond me.
Yeah.
But
well, that's because you have empathy and you don't want to possess people. So it's really hard to understand when people are driven to possess and own and control and have power over people. That's not what we're about. So it's really hard for us to reconcile that in our minds, especially being neurospicy. It makes it even harder because we just see every single point of injustice that's being done and every single pain point that gets hit in the cycle. And it hurts. It hurts us. We don't like it. So I understand. And that goes for anybody.
I also feel like it's being neurospicy. It's the fact of someone's autonomy being taken feels like such a violation.
Absolutely, because it's absolutely not having autonomy is one of the most damaging things to go through. It doesn't matter if you're a child or you're an adult. I mean, it does. It's worse if you're a child. It's absolutely fucking worse if you're a child. But it's bad both ways, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. I'm trying to turn this light on.
Chat. I have props. Yeah, I'm. I do have quite a few props. I am nothing if not committed to the bit. I put my page this way today. I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know if this is a good view.
Yeah, it's good actually. I like it. I can see almost the full page. It's good stuff. Hello, Maya, Parodytology, A Girl, Susan, Scientology Geek.
Hello. Oh, thank you for being here. Oh, you know what? I'm going to tell you now. If this gets too much, please leave the stream. Join us on another stream. Join us on Thursday because Tilty has a medical appointment. Sorry, I'm knocking everything over. A medical appointment on Wednesday, so we'll be doing our regular stream on Thursday. But at the end of this, if you do stick around, I have literally been sleeping with a notebook because my eyes keep popping open because I need to write these ideas down because my brain is just on this like, I don't know. Are you okay?
Yeah, I just dropped one of my little glass dishes and I was really certain it was going to break and it didn't. So I'm like really jazzed right now.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
I'll go
I
over
just
a
wanted to
few of the.
I just wanted to say my microphone is new, so if it's too loud or bad or anything, please let me know and I can try to adjust it in any way. I'm just not used to it. I just wanted to say that before we got too far in. I don't want to be like loud at anyone or anything. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was saying, yeah, if you stick around to the end though, I will give a few of the thoughts I've had on Scientology's fantastic, I don't know, project or idea or whatever it is. It's fantastic. On the like the cocktails and food menus, like a little imaginary Scientology bar that I really hope she takes to Dragon's Den and or GoFundMe or what's the other stuff? What's the other startup stuff? I dream of her opening this
Oh
bar
my
with her
gosh. Okay.
fiance in Clearwater and like
She should
vlogging it all.
she should reach out to every Scientology or every actor, like or rich person that was like inside, like tried Scientology and was like, "This is fucked." Like John Stamos, who was like joined in and went to an acting class or whatever because some chick took him there, and then he was like,
I
"This
can be
is
your hype
fucked," and
man.
started making joke. He was making jokes with the cans, and they kicked him out. And it's like that is the exact thing we need. John
Yeah, if
Stamos to
there's
be the
anything,
celebrity face of the SP bar.
if there's anything I can do, I can be your hype man. 100, 100. I could do that. I can message people. I can write them. I'll hype you up. I
Yeah, well,
genuinely think
we'll
the
just
idea is
send it on.
fantastic.
I'll send emails. I'll send email. I will email John. I don't know John Stamos, but I'll fucking email him for you. I don't care. Oh, sorry, the language. I've already ruined it. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. We'll do some neurographic art today.
I'm gonna do the left hand and then go where I don't want to go.
Okay,
I think.
I get you.
Because I want to start down here and go up, so I'm gonna go over here and go down.
Nice. I'm gonna do more arty style than the therapy style.
Okay. I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. Brooke! Oh, Brooke is here!
Oh, hello. Has Eric finished? I feel like Eric must have finished by now. If people are coming here, and he was out. It was so hot. Flyer tech and chalk tech.
Oh,
I don't think you'd have
gosh.
seen. You'd have just got up and then just been getting ready for the stream, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I haven't been able to catch anything this morning.
Thank you all for being here.
Brooke, I'm sending you so much good
Oh
energy.
dear.
Yeah. If you know that my email, etc., is always available if you need comic relief.
Yeah. Al Cemento, thank you for being here.
Hello.
Yes,
Oh,
Eric
that's
has
not my left
finished.
hand. Oh, good.
Okay, so what I want to kind of do is
Well, I don't know what this is turning into at all, but it's kind of neat. I'm kind of digging this, actually. And
so
you know I
I'm
don't
gonna.
normally say that this early in.
Yeah, you really don't.
Oh. I threw off their flow. They're not used to me being nice to myself.
Yeah, this is quite the.
Square wheel trains, like a train with wheels, absolutely.
Oh, one of these dogs have guffed and it stinks.
Oh no!
Oh, wait.
Oh dear. Uh oh. Uh oh. Everybody send your strength to Fluffer. Oh dear. Dog farts. Oh dear. Oh dear.
It just made me think of, the world's biggest flower, and it's like called like the death rot flower
Oh
or
yeah, yeah,
something,
yeah.
and it smells like bodies.
Yeah. Corpse flower is what it's called
That's what
commonly.
it makes me think of. Corpse flower, that's the one.
Yeah.
It smells like that. It's
Oh my gosh. So to get this new headset that I'm wearing, we had to go downtown because there was this place where they were selling things for really cheap because the store was closing, so everything was like $2 to $10. So we go in there, and where we have to park is directly in front of the freaking exhaust pipe for the sewage treatment center. It was like getting blasted by the breath of the city's asshole.
oh.
It was. So let's talk about coercive control.
Yeah. Thank you. So, yes. Number one, warning sign of coercive control, be it in a cult, be it in a high control group, be it in a job, relationship, whatever it is. Number one is isolation.
Yeah.
So it's taking you away from friends and family, people who've been in your life for years, people who never had issues with before this person come along and then started pointing out issues that also probably weren't there before they turned up. And they start conjuring up reasons that your friends and family are flawed or imperfect because they're human. Oh my God, shocker.
I have
Those damn human friends.
I have some personal experiences I could draw upon, but I will wait until you have gone over your stuff, and then I can pepper it in.
Well, feel free to jump in. Well, maybe, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, let's maybe explain it a little bit more. Maybe. I put orbs. Put 4 orbs.
I feel. Oh. Sorry, Pup Cream. I'm sorry to hear that.
Dancing. Oh, that's not good. I don't. What's not good? I'm so sorry.
I'm trying to read chat. I don't think they are.
Oh, you feel the pain of the dog fart.
Suppressing that smell. Oh, okay. The blowdown shot. That's half-ounce coconut. Yeah.
Are we getting more cocktails?
We've got stuff. Yeah, we've got stuff to come. You got to wait for that. That's the goodies. You got to wait. You got to wait through the grossness
Yeah, you got to get through the hard
the goodies.
stuff. Yeah, you don't just get the fun
That
right
will
off
be
the bat.
that will be later on, and that will be a segue to another stream I will be doing, obviously with Scientology Geek, because it's their idea, it's their brain baby. It's
Make sure
all
you're
of
subscribed.
Yeah, 100%. I've said it before, I'll say it again. One of the most underrated channels on SPTV is Scientology Geek. Get over
Not to
there.
mention, she's got rock and roll fucking hair. Like, it is absolutely
Bitchin'.
powerful. It's
Yeah.
bitchin'. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's so cool. Greg Davies would stop in the middle of the street and be like, "That's nice hair." that's all I have to contribute. That was it. That's the end of my story.
Yeah, Scientology Geek, if you can drop your link, please. Or Brooke, if you can drop a link, that would be fantastic.
Yeah. Their research streams are informative and fun. And mellow. It's really nice when you want to just like
Not
chill.
dramatic, like my puzzle.
Yeah. Well, your puzzle is it's just got too much drama for me, okay? Like, I look at your puzzle and all I can see is that Fluffer's the devil.
And I got swatted last week doing my puzzle. No, I didn't. That was a joke. Imagine.
It's so evil. It's so dramatic. Oh my goodness gracious. Isolation also comes in the form of restricting information and not allowing you to ask questions.
Yeah.
To throw into what you were saying before, isolation isn't just like it is taking away your access to all of the people, but also it's taking away your ability to find out things for yourself and makes that person your only source. And then because of the way that they warp things, you think that's the only source you can trust, which is absolutely never true.
Also, thank you so much, Brooke. That is a good way to drop a link. They're all good ways. I'm joking.
Oh, I love it. You're all great.
Yeah, good.
Seriously, appreciate you all.
Yeah, fantastic.
For real.
So yeah, number 2 on the warning signs of coercive control is manipulation and gaslighting. Both suck.
Yeah, both are awful. And there's so many ways that can be performed too, in subtle ways, in drastic ways, little bits over time that start to wear away at the way that you think about things. Oh, it's just so damaging.
If anyone doesn't know or doesn't like the term gaslighting, I get it, but it is a great word to be able to describe a behavior, and it's the behavior of someone sort of acting in a way to try and make you feel like you're going mad. You know, doing something and then saying, "Oh no, that never happened. You imagined it." You know, for instance, Dean. This hypothetical Dean, say it was a few weeks before Christmas, and Dean's got 2 kids and a wife. Yeah. Dean decides a few weeks before Christmas to take out of the savings hundreds of pounds to blow on Pokemon Go. Grown man.
Yeah.
Then instead of saying, "Hey, I'm really sorry I did that. I can't believe it. Maybe I've got a problem. Maybe I should go to therapy." Instead of saying that, he then turns around and says, "I didn't do anything. Oh, that money. Oh, I'm trying to do a surprise for Christmas. You're going to spoil it. There's actually a savings account in a banking app in Play Store." And then this person believes it. And then this person's friend, who isn't eating the shit that's being served, reads through all the Play Store's terms and conditions to find out that is not true. There is no savings account you can get, and anything is spent there is essentially non-refundable unless there's been an issue. So not only is that money not being saved, but that money's gone, and someone's trying to make you look like a fool.
Oh my gosh.
So gaslighting would be that man continuing to say, No. I'm saving for a surprise Christmas present. Your friend is a POS and they're stirring stuff and making issues where there is none. So
how could you
that's
believe
the
your friend over
gaslighting.
me when I'm your partner
That's the
and I'm
gaslight.
the one?
I'm the
Yeah,
father of your children. That's
yeah.
gaslighting. Creating a situation, making them think they're crazy, saying absolute lies that couldn't even be true in reality, and that again furthers the isolation,
Makes you
stirring the
doubt your own
pot, turning
sanity.
you against people.
And the more you doubt your own sanity, the less you question them,
Yep,
which
and
makes it
we'll
easier
get
for them
on.
to keep doing it.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then another thing, number 3, on the warning signs of coercive control is something that is done across the board. Again, during people's time at the Sea Org, during anyone's time at a Scientology building or auditing session, and also in domestic abusive relationships.
Yes.
That is monitoring and surveillance, the use of tech to track.
I
So
have a story
let's
about that.
say this hypothetical character, Dean, yeah,
Yeah.
decides not only to be an ass, not only to, a few weeks ago, let's say, get their wife to sign up to something that gets them into a large amount of financial debt, then decides to up and leave their wife because they've tried to draw a boundary, and then 2 weeks later is apparently in a relationship with someone who's putting out an appreciation post about what a good boyfriend he is. Yeah, that kind of POS. And that kind of POS won't give over the login code so this person can reset their CCTV in their house. That kind of monitoring and surveillance.
Oh my God.
Disgusting. Coercive control. Disgusting. Also, very illegal in the UK. So if you're a concerned friend and you don't want to step in and say anything, there is nothing wrong with you picking up your close friends, pen and paper. Document. So if and when that person does come around and sees things, you can be like, 2019 this, 2017 this, 2018 January, 2018 February, 2018 March. That can, again, help break that gaslighting. It can help break that
Absolutely.
manipulation. It can help break that isolation by saying, I know I haven't been here physically because I couldn't stand to watch you be destroyed, but I have always been with you in my heart and your heart.
And this is what I've seen. This is the timeline.
And again, it's going to be so hard if your loved one is stuck inside somewhere where they're physically in there, like in the Sea Org, like in a different cult. It is going to be very, very hard to monitor these things, but you can monitor, this is the last time you were seen, this is the last time you were seen genuinely happy, this is the last time
Yeah.
you come for a family dinner.
This is the last time I heard you
Even if
laugh.
even if it's few and far between, that would even show
Yeah.
something's wrong.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Anybody in the chat like Dean at all?
Nope.
Anybody like a guy like Dean?
The only
Anybody
person
want to
who would like,
snap him up?
I don't know, maybe I should just write an appreciation post.
I know. How gross.
Fuck. So I have a personal story about that. So when I was a youth, about 16, 15, 16, I was in a extremely controlling and abusive relationship that was long distance with a JW. And he basically, one of the big reasons why I dropped out of school was because, oh, well, he could trust me, but he just couldn't trust anyone else in the school because he didn't know them. He doesn't live here. So it would really just be better if I did homeschooling. And it would really just be better if I kept my webcam on 24/7, especially when I'm sleeping. Because if I say anything in my sleep, well, maybe that's something I'm hiding. And if he went to work, he told me that he had control over my webcam. And if I turned it off or did something, he would know. Even though that wasn't true, he had no access to my webcam. He was a fucking 20-year-old. He didn't know how to fucking do shit. But I was so absolutely mortified and terrified that I literally brought that camera with me all over the house, recording myself, making sure that I didn't do a single fucking thing wrong, even though he wasn't there to watch it. And then when he came back, he gave me the excuse that, oh, I don't have the feed. And so he made me show him the 12-hour backup recording I had so that he could watch it and make sure that I didn't do anything that was inappropriate or use any language that was wrong. That's one of the reasons why I swear a lot, is because he didn't let me swear.
That's insane. Yeah, I'm so sorry you went through that.
Oh, you're sick? Take the camera into the bathroom.
That's so weird. That's weird.
Oh, you're on your period? Take the camera into the bathroom.
Nope.
I'm not even kidding. So it's
Says not a fan. I'm pretty sure I was engaged to Dean's twin sister. Oh, I am sorry. I am sorry. Good vibes to you.
No.
Bad vibes to her. Tilty, please wish her and Dean. Go on.
God, I wish them perpetual itchy butthole. I hope that every time they're in front of somebody that they have any amount of insecurity around, they shart themselves and there's nothing that they can do because they're wearing white. That's what I hope happens to Dean and his twin sister. Deanana. Deanlin. Deanly. I don't know. Anyway, they suck. They're awful. Yeah. Surveillance is not okay. Feeling like you're being surveilled 24/7 is not an okay feeling. It's not safe. Knowing that you're being recorded while you're sleeping is not okay.
Yeah, someone sitting outside and say, okay, that was really, really bad. We can see the outrage. That is disgusting. Yeah, but it was at least, I know this is gross, but it was at least someone who you felt you were in a relationship with. This wasn't just a Sea Org security walking you to the bathroom, making you have the door open while you wee or shower in case
someone
you blow.
Who you may have audited and know that they have some sort of weird thing with the bathroom. So you're like, I don't want you to come to the bathroom with me. And now you have to. And they're like probably timing how long you're in there. So it's not like you can take a breath for yourself. You've got to do your business, wash your hands, and fucking keep going. Otherwise, they're probably going to come in there.
No, I can't even.
What are you doing? Why are you taking so long? What are you doing? Why are you taking so long?
Not thinking of you, mate. Go away.
Yeah.
Dean is a D-bag. You are right, Brooke. 100%. Major invasion of privacy.
I know the name of 100%. Dean's sister. Dean's sister's name is Janine.
Yes, I like that.
I have a really funny story about that.
Janine and Dean, that's funny. That is.
For after.
Okay. Oh, I can hear me with a robot voice in the background.
Oh no!
Can you hear that?
No.
Can anyone in chat hear that?
Oh, and don't. I mean, I'm okay. Like, it is what it is, right? I'm actually starting some counseling on the 9th. I finally got through to some low-income counseling, and it's the first time that I'm actually going to be addressing some of the trauma stuff. Because, like, I've talked about it with counselors before, but I've never actually fully addressed it. And I think it's because I actually didn't realize how much it was impacting me until I joined this community and I started relating to people so much and then realizing what those things were. Like, I knew something was wrong, but I didn't know what it was. The amount of things that I've learned from Tori and Fluffer and Lara and everybody, like, it's just, I can't thank them enough for letting me know, have that information and insight to be able to be like, oh, this is what happened.
Yeah, I'm not any sort of gold or anything. I've just had a lot of therapy. I am a mess.
Yeah, but you're sharing that information freely, and that is a gift that not a lot of people are able to do, right? Some people don't have access to that information. They don't have access to that therapy, and sometimes the therapy that they have access to doesn't sink in the right way. And so sometimes you relay things in a way that is more palatable and easy to understand. So it's beautiful. Sharing information is beautiful.
Yeah, I agree 100%.
And we know that you're not like coming up with these ideas, but we can still be absolutely grateful for you sharing them. Because you could choose not to, but you don't. You choose to share it.
Yeah, if I really, if I believe something is really, really helpful, I can't not. I've got to try and pass it on, but without being sort of pushing.
You don't want to be like, this is what you should do. No, you're like, hey,
I don't even like the word should.
Exactly.
Even if I say it,
that's
I'm
not
like,
anything.
oh, I didn't mean that.
Yeah, exactly. Brooke. Oh, Brooke, I'm going to have to email you because you have no idea how much joy that brought me. She wrote a little song.
Oh, what's it say?
Here's a little story about Janine and Dean, 2 D-bags living in sin.
They do. They are sinners.
Yeah.
They are sinners. Because don't forget, I said married man, not married and separated. No.
Mm-mm.
Married.
Mm-mm. Girlfriend.
Yeah, married, girlfriend. Had a disagreement, threw Dolly's out of pram.
Oh, recommended sips?
Yes.
My coffee's cold. This is what happens when you don't have your recommended sips.
I moved to number 4 of warning signs for coercive control, and that is threats and intimidation. So that always doesn't mean aggression. It can be fear tactics, or it can be things like public humiliation. It can be things related to other things like that, the control, the monitoring and surveillance, the manipulation, the isolation. These could all be threats and intimidation around the fact that you're so alone, you don't have anybody. The threats of will you be alone forever? And then there's also threats of eternal damnation and rotting in hell forever and other lovely things that comes with other high control groups, or, never, being doomed to go back to the implant station and back to this prison planet here.
And it could be something as simple as, if you don't do this, I'm going to leave you and you'll be alone forever because no one else is going to love you like I do. It could be
something just as simple
like that. Yeah.
I love you.
Because that's something love people like hear all the time. Yeah.
Yeah, love like what, exactly. Sorry? Like what? I didn't see no love.
Oh, you mean the time you made me punch myself because you weren't here to do it? Oh, yeah, right. Got it.
Nope.
Got it. Okay. I like.
It's scary. No one walks into a cult and no one agrees to be in a domestic abusive relationship.
No.
Nobody.
Nobody asks for pain and suffering. Nobody.
Yeah, nobody goes, you know what? That's what I'm consciously going to say I deserve and choose to have in my life.
Look at this color. What do you think, folks? I made this one last night. It's a green with a purple shift. Hey! Haggis Basher is here. Every time I hear the name Haggis Basher, I literally think of like this really strong Scottish woman who like punches abusers in the dick.
Hey,
like
I'm Haggis Basher, and I'm here to punch you in the dick. That's not Haggis Basher. That is how Tilty imagines Haggis Basher. Okay? That is not what I think Haggis Basher sounds like or would say. Haggis Basher is delightful.
She is so delightful. That's your alter ego.
I'm sorry
That's
if
like
I
your Hulk
offended
version.
any Scottish people. I'm very sorry.
That was that. Oh, best thing ever. Oh my goodness.
I feel remorse.
No. Never feel remorse for comedy. We need the laughs. We need it.
Yeah.
Haggis said, Tilty, I'm peeing myself. Haggis Basher, the Scottish dick puncher.
There you go.
We're starting our own Avengers. We're starting our own.
That's so funny.
I'm Tilty Bird, defender of hemorrhoids.
You are the wisher of hemorrhoids. You are the.
Well, that's true.
Wait, what do we have?
I hope
ambassador, hemorrhoid ambassador. Yeah, it sounds like you have a lot.
No, I've only got like one. I'm just kidding.
That's lonely. You didn't get it, a friend.
Nope. It would be like the delegator. I'd be like the suppressive hemorrhoidal delegator. David Miscavige, you're first up. Let's go. Just kidding. We know he has them already. Oh my God. Imagine if we found out that David Miscavige had hemorrhoids and we went and we replaced his Anusol Plus with like Tiger Balm.
Oh dear.
I would do that. I would sneak in. I would renew my passport, go to Clearwater just for that mission. That'd be my espionage. I'd get arrested and I'd be like, I did it. It was me.
I did it.
Charge me. Charge me and put me on the stand, and I'll tell you why. These hemorrhoids are for Liz and Liz. You'd have like a huge list. You'd curse him to one hemorrhoid for every person Scientology has hurt. That'd be a lot of hemorrhoids. He'd just be a walking hemorrhoid at that point. Why did we get on this? Let's go back to coercive control.
I don't know. I was just thinking, I think we have reached our butt stuff to cost stuff limit just now. So yeah, that was nicely timed up. At least we both had that feel at the same time. We are getting closer to being...
I'm getting better. I'm reeling it in. I'm trying. I really am.
Yeah, content creators. I mean, wow, we're not we're streamers really. We're live. We're off the cuff. I did write some stuff in a notebook. I did try.
You're professional, and I'm your comic relief. We just have to make sure that we can balance it a little better.
The next one on a lot of the lists, on a lot of the things, is something I did have to sort of look into more, but it is manipulation of emotions. Because manipulation is obviously already on the list, and I thought, well, how is that different? I had to go word clear it, didn't I? So, manipulation of emotions is stuff like, again, we've seen within cast, we've also seen within like people trying to get into the community, and also obviously in abusive relationships, love bombing, silent treatment.
Yep.
Withdrawing of
Is it when like you like withhold affection, like you give a bunch of affection and you withhold it?
Yes, that's it.
Yeah.
Withdrawing,
Yeah.
no, withholding of affection.
Yeah. Once they get
And the next
accustomed to
one's,
it, then you withhold it. Yeah.
yeah, and then policing appearances. So
Yeah. Well,
they're all
Sea Org
things.
has that down, down, down.
Yep.
I mean, emotional control, boom, get your TRs in. Also, when you're a kid, you're not allowed to feel anything. You're not allowed to cry when you miss your parents. You're not allowed to fucking feel how you feel when you're trying to grow, especially going through something like puberty. And you're not allowed to feel what your hormones are putting you through. You have to keep that in. You have to go and cry in the bathroom. You have to go cry in the freaking asbestos covered fucking hallway that you've been working in for 9 hours. Because you're not allowed to show that. You're not sure as heck not allowed to show that you're upset.
No. And again, we're going to go back to Dean, this hypothetical D-bag. So that keeping up policing appearances doesn't have to be like, oh, you have to be in uniform, but it can be, while I'm holding this barbecue and being a gross POS, you need to be smiling. You need to be laughing at my crap jokes that no one else laughs at. And don't be laughing at their funny jokes.
Yeah.
Keep smiling. Sometimes that is the way someone can police your appearance. Smile. Yeah. People think something's wrong if you don't smile. Yeah, maybe I'm not smiling because something is wrong. Maybe I just don't want to smile.
And sometimes your specific abuser will word it in a way that only you know what they're trying to say. Like, don't look so glum. But they're telling you this is your warning to get your attitude in check before it becomes a problem.
Yeah.
It can sound
and again,
super nice on the surface.
If there is anyone you know who's going through a relationship like this, your best friend, their best friend is going to be a pen and paper. Write everything down, find these links, send them these examples, and just know that our thoughts are with you, and you don't have to even go through this alone. You don't have to give specifics. You can use hypotheticals, you can use different names. You can just say, hey, everyone, I'm struggling. I've got some heavy stuff and it's not my stuff, it's someone else's stuff, but I feel their pain. And, just like here, how everyone's been so nice and supportive, it's just a fantastic community.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think we like to pride ourselves in being safe people, a safe place, safe people who the ones that we care about know that we're not going to do that to them, that we're not going to have any judgment for if they are going through that, because we're not going to blame them for it. And not everybody has someone like that in their life. And that's when the beauties of the internet is you can find some people like that, and you can get solace and comfort and reach out to somebody, even if you are willing to talk about all of the things that are going on.
And maybe if your friend
reach out.
Maybe if your friend's like, oh, I can't talk to you, maybe you can find a forum where they can find other people who just have a name,
There are many anonymous forums for domestic and other abuse things.
Yeah, and you can just put any name you want on. If you've got, a fun name on YouTube, you could use that. Well, maybe not if you don't want your partner, ex-partner to find out, but
yeah, there are a lot of resources. I would make sure to, if you are posting about it, make sure you change some details like location, maybe like if there's an age difference, keep the age difference, but don't share the ages or give different ages, just so that if they are tracking your online activity, they can't somehow decipher that this person who might be you is talking about them, because they can find you because they know how you talk about stuff.
Yeah, like I'll say Dean, I'll say the age he looks rather than his actual age. 47.
Mm-hmm.
Dean's 47. There
Yeah,
you
there you
go.
go. Greasy fucking Dean. Greasy Dean.
Yeah, I mean, how much do we
Shameful,
dislike this?
shameful, greasy Dean. I hate Dean.
Telling
He's
me
a
in
real
piece of
piece of
shit.
work.
He's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Brad. I hope you're
Brad.
okay.
Bad B-Rad is here.
Okay. So yeah, a love bombing, we know it goes in a cycle. The love bombing comes and it goes and it comes and it goes and it comes and it goes. And it's really hard for people out there, like, myself, like a girl, like Brooke, who are very, we're fluffers. I know they're not fluffers, but they are fluffers by nature. And you wear your heart on your sleeve and you want to tell people, hey, I think you did a really great job. I really, really appreciate you. I care about you. I'm here for you. And that sucks for people who are very genuine, but you do have to be, maybe more astute to see the difference between people who are just that way inclined and people who are love bombing. People who are that way inclined are that way inclined. They be like that, they stay like that. Love bombing, it comes, then it's
And it
normally,
goes.
it's normally a few things, do this, do that. And if you question or say no, the love bombing goes, and then it's silent treatment, withdrawing of affection.
Yeah. And it's
Not cool.
it's something that's really hard for people who are lonely. Like I'm the same way. Like I try to say good things to people all the time. Like I guess fluff as well, because just I like being positive to people because there's so much negativity out there, and it makes me feel better, right? And then I learned about love bombing, what it really was in this community, and what it when you find out you've been being love bombed, it's not a good feeling.
No, you feel stupid as
You
well.
feel fucking stupid. You
And
feel
then it
so
makes you
dumb.
vulnerable. And then when you're
Yeah.
vulnerable, you are then more susceptible to manipulating, gaslighting,
Mhm.
threats,
Mhm.
intimidation, manipulation of emotion. You see what I
Mm.
mean?
It's almost like it's a programmed cycle of control and abuse.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
The next one I want to get
Interesting
onto,
concept.
because I've just been at the tip of my tongue for
Yeah.
ages,
Go.
financial exploitation.
Oh, yeah. Big one.
So the examples, as I sort of went to sort of talk about earlier, and then realised I hadn't actually got to it yet. Yeah, so it could be like someone convincing you, oh come on, let's take out this loan. We need to buy this course. We need to be on the bridge. We need to buy this new car. We need to get this done in the garden. We need to get a new driveway done. Whatever it is, we need a new vehicle. We need this
You got to
holiday. We
donate to the
really need this
IAS
holiday for the
fundraiser.
family. Sorry, what?
Oh, I said we really need to donate to this IAS fundraiser.
Yeah. All of that. And then stay in afterwards, it'll be like, oh no, that was your money.
Mm.
Oh no, I've got my money. Someone who does that, someone who gets,
It's our money on their terms, but it's their
yeah,
money
what yours
when.
is mine, what's yours is ours, and what's mine's my own.
There you go. That's it. Exactly.
Yeah, that, no, exploitation. Somebody getting you to get something you can't afford is exploitative. If someone's got to convince you to get something you cannot afford, that's not good in any way, shape, or form. In my opinion, anyway.
Yeah.
That should be looked into for further details.
Financial control is really, really scary.
So yeah, financial exploitation in a high control group would look like pressure to donate, or in a sort of more domestic situation, it would be limited accesses to money and resources. But that also would be the same in the Sea Org, because they have limited access to money and resources, because they only get the $47 pocket money a week if they're good, and then they have to buy resources, so their resources are limited. They're having to buy toilet roll, soap, toothpaste, sanitary products out of $47 a week. That's insane.
And female sanitary products are not cheap.
No.
Or sorry, menstruation sanitary products, because there are people who menstruate that aren't women.
Yeah.
Just to be a little more thorough there with my words. That can go and extend to as far as, like, if you're playing a video game with your partner and they're like, oh, you can't use any of the resources. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they will exercise that in every little way that they can, just to feel that bit of power over you and just to see you make that face.
Yeah, even things like the power can be like, don't eat dinner till I'm ready, don't eat dinner till I'm back, and then just take an extra hour or two. Yeah. Just to be sick and twisted and abusive and exercise this disgusting amount of control they've got over you, because they've broken you, because they've cracked you, and they've crumbled your critical thinking.
The worst is when they frame something like it's a choice, like, oh, you could do that, but then they come back and you've done that because you thought it was okay, and they're like, you really did that without me? Are you fucking kidding me right now? And then it turns into a huge shame spiral.
Yeah, it's I don't know. But I have a hunch you may be describing something that's a little bit more than just the bog standard, already disgusting coercive control. I feel like you're talking about coercive control with someone who has another condition also that perpetuates.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that because I feel like it's.
No, you're right. There were more
very,
layers.
very, very serious. But also, if some people are looking out for certain signs, and what you're maybe describing, it could be so much more subtle than that. And my heart goes out to you.
That's true. But it could be more than just the. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
But that sounds really. Yeah, it sounds very, very serious. Like, it's not.
I'm just saying, like, it can start out in small ways, and then.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? So that you kind of get used to it, and then it's like you're desensitized to the
Yeah. 100%. No, that sounds absolutely horrific.
Well, and I mean, wouldn't the whole freeloader debt be financial coercive control right there?
100%. 100%. Yeah. If you leave, you're going to be in so much debt. I don't think you'll ever recover financially. Who else will ever want you with such a low credit score?
Yeah.
Can anyone else hear the robot me in the background?
Please let me know if anybody could. If anybody can hear a robo. No? That's just you, I think. Oh, Scientology Geek says me, and then Brooke says sometimes. Off and on. I'll move my microphone a little further away.
The robot.
Yeah, I'm moving.
Yeah, I hear it now. Can you turn your headphones? Is your headphone connected to your mic?
Yeah.
Can you turn the volume down your headphones so you can't hear me as loud? Because the mic might be picking up my voice.
Yeah. Hold on one second. Let's figure this out. Sorry, it's a new headset. Okay, how's that?
Technical difficulties.
Can you? Is it worse?
It's when I talk. Oh, that's better, I think. Sorry, just talking for the sake of hearing my own voice. I feel like someone who I'm not going to name right now. La 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 la. Listen to me talk. Oh, I could listen to my voice and sniff my own farts and feel like I'm in heaven. This is amazing. La di da di da. Yep, soundtrack's good.
Okay, good. Fuck off, Dean.
And you know what?
Yeah, I think
I can clock these Deans a mile off because they're so fake.
Yeah.
Fakety fakers. Big
it's be really
fakety
difficult
fakers.
Having no personality.
And
Must be just a real challenge. Having no redeeming qualities or features.
Okay. What is the most beautiful name we can think of that isn't already someone in the community that might be confused?
Belle.
Think of a beautiful name, chat. Belle's good.
I just went Beauty and the Beast immediately right off the bat. I'm just gonna mute 1 second.
We need a really badass name. What name can we give? What name can we give this absolute soldier of a woman? It's Fluffer talking about my brother Dean because he's a bellend too. No, this is a made-up name for someone I hypothetically would like to see be struck by lightning, allegedly. I'm saying it would be very satisfying.
Back. Sorry, I just was talking to my dad there for a second. Oh, James, your brother is Dean, and he's also a bellend. Well, did you know what I used to think bellend meant?
The end of a bell.
I thought it meant I thought it was like an old British way of making fun of people who may have been poorer and lived by the church. So you lived at the bell end of town.
That is good, but no.
That's what I thought it meant.
That is way more poetic than any meaning we may even be capable of, actually, as a nation. Do you know, as a nation, we got to vote? Do you notice I didn't say decide? Wow. We got to vote on the name of the new Her Majesty's new vessel.
Oh,
and I think the most voted name. They were like, should we call it in memory of Queen Anne, or should we call it? And the nation voted Boaty McBoatface.
Oh yeah, I knew about that. And then they named it something else, and then everyone was absolutely livid, and so they named a sub vessel on it, Boaty McBoatface.
Yeah, don't ask us a question, then not listen to our Boaty McBoatface answers. So yeah, that's the nation. That's the nation there.
Yeah.
Silly billies.
Load of silly billies. Absolutely. My goodness. And really, that's a great name. And you would be assuring joviality amongst the crew of that ship at any given time. Because how could you have a bad time when you're aboard Boaty McBoatface?
It's a bit stressful. Imagine getting up at 5 a.m. to go work on Her Majesty's Royal Artillery Vessel of the 7th. No, Boaty McBoatface. Oh, don't want to be late for Boaty McBoatface. Didn't they end
up naming it the Sir David Attenborough? That one?
Oh, I don't know what they actually named it. I stopped caring after Boaty McBoatface. Of course. Have you listened to nothing I've said? I
didn't give a shit once they changed the name.
Have you listened to nothing I've said?
Oh my goodness. Okay. I don't know. I'm doing green and purple, I guess. That's the thing.
I'm going to number 7, the big one for us. Hey Journey, hope you're okay.
Hey Journey.
Number 7 is loss of autonomy. Boo. Boo.
Boo.
Boo, boo, boo.
Boo.
So yeah, we're going through warning signs of coercive control. Number 7, loss of autonomy, which for somebody who has the autism, somebody on the spectrum, it sucks. It is the worst. I need autonomy.
It's the worst.
I can't. I literally can't.
A lack of autonomy can actually represent as signs of burnout too.
Yeah, this loss of autonomy is more in the coercive control sense of being in a cult or in an abusive relationship. It would be the surrendered decision making power.
Yes.
It would be the no, I sign the next billion years of where I eat, sleep, what I think to you. And that can be, in the Sea Org or, in your next door neighbour's house.
Yeah, and it's also, this is when you wake up, this is when you go to bed, this is when you have your lunch. Oh, you're going to this org now. Oh, you're going to this org now.
And don't forget I'm watching you, because that's a normal thing to do to someone you care about, not creep.
And don't forget that other people are watching you too, and they're going to write up what you might do that I don't like and tell me about it.
Yeah.
So you can't trust anyone.
Disgusting. Again. Another boo for Koss. Another boo for all high control groups. Another big boo for Dean. You suck.
And Janine. Get fucked.
Dean and Janine, all of you, every Janine and Janine out there who do this kind of behaviour. We're not saying anyone called Janine or Dean. We're just saying for now, for the sake of giving a name, so I can funnel all of my very negative feelings I have. Just getting it out. Well, I was trying to warn people, raise some awareness, and let everyone know Scientology is a cult, which I might actually be better trying to get out in forms of videos of my dog. One of the best videos I've ever done.
She's very cute.
So nearly got 500 views.
Yeah, she's worth 500.
Can you believe that?
She's worth 5,000 views.
Whenever I can hear a sound that I can use to Scientology, I'm like, oh, okay, I'll do a little something, just to try and get it in that algorithm to get a few other people to see. But
if you mix animals with, it's a good combo.
So yeah, I'm gonna try and do that a little bit more.
Half the time I turn my phone on, it's so I can look at an animal.
Who have we got causing mischief in the chat?
Brad. I'm not looking.
Oh no! Yeah, show it. Show. Yeah, bro, you suck, puke face. Oh, he's got the special Tom Cruise equals bar face. You proper suck to get that face. That is like the height of insults. You suck. You suck, Dean.
Yeah, you suck. You suck more than a pleco. Sucks. Never mind. I'm going to stop myself right now.
Oh, I really wish I remember the name of that fish. That sucker fish, not the fish that Tom Cruise.
Oh, it's the pleco.
Is it?
The one that Tom Cruise liked, yeah.
Not that one.
One of them.
Oh, we've already gone to it. I don't want to be there.
Yeah, right. I know. I was trying to not go there. I was starting to segue and I tried to stop and then you brought me back. I think you have to blame yourself for that one.
No, I do.
Or you could blame Brad. I mean, either way.
Oh, yeah, he's here actually. Yeah, we'll blame Brad. Thanks for being here, Brad. Appreciate you.
We can sense your mischievous energies, so we're just gonna chalk it up to that.
My face hurts a lot.
Agus Basher, yes, we do want you to punch Dean in the nuts.
Yes.
We absolutely do. Oh yeah.
I would love that so much. Just hearing you say that has given me satisfaction. Yeah.
Like I can hear the smile.
Do I still feel those Tom Cruise makes okay movies? No, I never thought he's made okay movies. He's like, I actually feel quite, like some method actors where you're just like, are you okay, bro?
Yeah, like I never really.
Yeah, people close to him said, he's only happy when he's at work. And what does he do for a living? He acts. He pretends to be someone else. That to me screams sadness. And he can do whatever he wants with his facial expressions and his voice and his tone and his little acting classes. But I see a sad, sad man behind those eyes. So no, I can't actually enjoy any of his movies for that reason.
No.
He's not fooling me.
Yeah. Yeah.
His best friend's a cult leader. It's gross.
His best friend's a greasy weakling. A greasy coward. That's what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
A greasy coward.
That's who you invited to your birthday party. Sad.
That's the only person who's coming to your birthday party, Tom. That's the only person.
Sad. Very sad.
And that's because his mom talked to your mom and found out no one else was coming. And so he has to show up.
Yeah. Otherwise his mom will write your mom up and she'll be in ethics.
Yeah.
Sad.
That's right. Sad.
Very sad.
And you're not even having ice cream cake.
Mm-hmm. You're not fooling. You're not fooling me anyway.
Not fooling.
Ooh,
in the 90s, he would have been referred to as a scrub.
Mm.
And as some great poetic ladies once sang, I don't want no scrubs.
I mean, there's a lot of issues with that song.
I know.
But I agree with that part.
I was just committed to the bit, that's all.
Do it. I have committed to the tism. Sorry, it's a lifelong commitment.
That's me in the corner. That's me in the spotlight with all my autism.
When this one time, when I had to go seek mental health help in one of the mental health facilities, as you would do at the time. Yes. One of my favorite memories is one of the people staying there. So they were like an inpatient. They just walked into the lobby, presumably to buy some snacks, because I was sat by the snack bar thing. And he had a beautiful voice, like opera. And he sang. He's like, I'm a freak. I'm a widow. He slayed that whole song. I was smiling ear to ear. I'm about to stand and give this man standing ovation. And then my therapist comes out, looks at me and was like, you need to get out of here quickly. If you act too hyped about this, you might be getting the room next to him. So I was like, okay, I'm coming. But that was one of my favorite things ever. I was like, that's beautiful. I feel you.
That's a human moment. That's a pure human moment.
I'm not sure how often he did that, but no one else even blinked. I was like, that was a show. That was the free show.
Well, I mean, you've spent some time with me. Imagine what it'd be like to live with me.
Yeah.
It's not uncommon for you to hear someone burst into song. Randomly. And not greatly.
It's got to be done though, isn't it?
Well, I mean, someone's got to do it. If I won't do it, who will?
Mm.
And Mitch would say, no one, and that's the point. And I'd say, well, that's no fun. And that's why he has noise canceling headphones. Did you have another warning thing?
Yeah, I was going to say that again. The loss of autonomy is probably one of the leading causes of people unaliving themselves, and that feeling of hopelessness and inescapable sadness. It is a big part is due to the loss of hope and the loss of autonomy. That the feeling that you couldn't change anything anyway, even if you wanted to. That is not true.
What's the point
Everyone
in
can do
trying?
something.
Yeah.
As long as you've got breath in your lungs, you could change something.
That's right. It's true. Even if it physically seems impossible, you just try. And if it's hard to try, he asks someone, because there's going to be someone there who says, I've got you.
You don't always need someone either. Like,
No,
so
you
many
don't
people feel
always
like
need someone. No, I meant like a friend, like, like just someone to have your back, you know what I mean? Just saying you're not.
I feel like it's that voice sometimes late at night when you're all alone, for me anyway, and it might be that feeling of you have no one, and if that's the only thought you have, and then you try and reach out to someone, everyone's asleep because you're not lucky enough to have friends in different time zones, say. That can be the feeling of, see, I knew I didn't have anyone. And sometimes you just don't need anyone. It doesn't matter. Sometimes no one's there because this is the time for you to learn by yourself. This is the time for you to see what you're made out of, or this is the time for you to maybe not try.
Yeah.
But you can always try again. It is never.
There's no limit to the amount of attempts that you can make.
Yeah.
There's no limit. You can try as many times as it takes for you to feel okay and for you to feel like it's getting right. And if something doesn't feel right, you just stop and you try something else. It doesn't mean that you have to give up. It means there's something else to try.
Oh, this
Recommended
is really
sips. Stay
good.
hydrated.
I had my first mental health group meeting yesterday. It's run by my university. That's amazing. I hope that went really, really well.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah, there's a few people who said, they're starting therapy. I literally cannot remember what it was like to start therapy. I started before my memory kicks in. I started when I was in primary school, like a little kid. But again, I know how lucky I am. I really do appreciate all the help and input I've had. It's one of the best things. Therapy, mental health support.
Learning.
It's just one of the best things. I can't recommend it enough.
No, me either. It's enriching, it's fulfilling, it's healing.
Hashtag not sponsored. Big Pharma don't pay me. The Sykes don't pay me. Nobody pays me.
I can show you my bank stones to verify that.
Yeah, have you got your stuff on your channel?
No.
Your donation links?
Oh yeah, I've got my link tree on there.
Yeah, if anyone in chat is able to drop the link tree and someone did want to donate, I would really, really appreciate that, because I want Tilty to have internet to be able to be streaming with me and come on these, because I'd be
kind of I'm a little bit stressed out about the upcoming phone bill looming over my head that I have no ability to pay. So if you would like an art or I mean, you could donate. That would be great, but I don't want to ask. I don't want to feel like I'm asking for anything. So I don't know. Yeah, we don't have to talk about
yeah,
that.
you
It's okay.
can. What give the link? Give the like either say which piece you want and then pay the amount, or ask for a piece done and you give a price, or one sec.
It's all negotiable. As the Ferengi say,
I
no
heard
reasonable
that.
offer will be denied.
I heard that, and I don't want to smell it. I want them to get out before I smell it.
Uh-oh.
It's like,
Uh-oh. You know it's bad when you can hear it. When it's a
yeah, I
dog
don't want
fart.
to. Oh God! It smells like she's eaten out of the compost bin. It smells.
Fluffer, did you mute because you're harfing? Are you okay?
I'm in the bathroom. My head out the bathroom window. That's what I'm doing right now. I got a Yankee candle. I'm trying to get that in my nose. That is one of the worst things. The other one was like, do you ever have like a pre-earthquake thing, and then you get the actual one?
That was like the pre-shock, and that was like the full quake. That was like that was actually on the Richter scale.
That was on the Richter. That was off the fucking Richter scale. That was.
Oh, Brad said Fluffer is sniffing farts again. Brad, they're not intentionally sniffing farts, okay? It's Nula. She's a stink princess. I'm assuming it was Nula.
I actually clearly said I'm
is.
sniffing a Yankee candle as well, Brad. I actually very clearly said that.
Brad.
So
it's not a fart candle,
words.
okay, Brad? So
it's a Yankee
get
candle.
That right.
Yankee don't do fart candles.
It's not a butthole candle. I'd be really upset if they made butthole candles, actually. I'd be really, really upset. I think I'd be really mad. If they made butthole candles. And you know what? Now that I'm saying it, I'm sure they do, because if you can imagine something, someone's done it. That's the scary thing about the internet.
Sent them downstairs. She's not supposed to be upstairs. That was disgusting.
Yeah, I could tell. I could like phantom smell it through your repulsion.
No, that was like when I say bad, like the first one was bad. That was I didn't even know if I've smelled anything like that before.
That you had to
leave
the
sniffing
room.
Candle.
It was that bad.
I mean, it's still lingering a bit.
One time, Mitch farted so bad in the room, and I didn't have a candle or incense or anything to burn, so I grabbed some Vicks Vapor Rub and I rubbed it just below my nose so that I could.
Oh wow! There we go.
So I couldn't. It's really bad. Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing.
You painting? You onto the lines? Oh, that's real pretty.
I'm still coloring. Yeah, I'm doing like purples and greens, I guess. They're kind of shifty a bit, if you look here.
If I what? Oh, look, they're nice. Very fancy.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll crack on. The next one is us versus them mentality.
Oh, yeah.
So that can look like calling groups of people who aren't in your group very derogatory names. That could be making you feel like the people close to you are the only people you can trust. It can make you feel entitled, and it can make you feel like other people don't deserve, like basic human rights, which is not true.
Yep.
But there are different ways. Like the outside world is either evil, or only I can protect you. Dangerous, again, I can protect you. Or inferior, which is more the sort of Scientology. We are much better. We're saving the world. Other people are idiots. They don't know the tech. Da 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 da.
In my situation, it was the outside world will corrupt you and turn you into someone I don't want you to be.
Yeah. Gross. But again, it's okay for you to corrupt me and make me someone I don't want to be. That's fine.
Well, who I want to be should be who he wants me to be. Otherwise, do I really love him? The answer is fucking no. Get out of here, Dean.
Such a scumbag.
Scumbag Dean.
I'm really sorry to any Deans out there. You are probably a very nice person. Unless you're not.
Unless you're not. This is just a pseudonym name that we are using as a placeholder. We mean no offense to any Dean that does not.
Unless if your name is Dean and you have recently just upped and left your wife and kids and left them in loads of debt and then gone and shacked up with a girl who literally hasn't been alive half of your lifetime, and make out you are the best thing since sliced bread and you're going to heal her and she doesn't appreciate and post, and then literally 2 weeks after you're like, oh, so guess what, kids, you're going to get 2 birthdays now, yay. No, you're a piece of shit. You are 100% a piece of shit, and I am speaking to you. You're a piece of shit. Don't use kids to try and score points when the person you have been abusing is now trying to heal. Leave
we just
them
need to throw this
alone.
Out here. Children are not fucking pawns. They are not chess pieces. They are not tools. They are not a means to an end. They are not a fucking useful bargaining chip. They're not a manipulation tactic. They are children. They are fucking little beings that need to be protected.
Also, children are a lot fucking smarter than you think and remember a lot more than you think. So everyone thinking they can carry on not only to their partner but to their kids with the gaslighting and the manipulation and the isolation. Don't think those kids ain't clocking on. Go look at the second gems. Go look at Miriam Francis. Go look at Liz Gale, Liz Ferris, Serge Delmar. Go look at Lara FM. Go look at these people and tell me if you think they're eating the shit still. No, absolutely not. They've gone, nope. I am not being treated like a fucking mushroom. You will not feed me shit and keep me in the dark. I refuse.
Oh, I love that. That was potent, my friend.
Oh yeah, it's not like I said it last night.
Did you say it last night?
Huh?
Did you say
not
it
to
last
you?
Night? Oh, I was like, I didn't.
Oh, I'm really sorry.
That.
I did have a conversation with someone that wasn't you. I apologize. I will write it up on a KR.
Well, I mean, come on. I should be apprised of all of the conversations you have without me, especially so that I know what you're talking about when I'm not around. No, I'm just kidding.
So it can be approved. Of course. Of course. No.
I was going to say one phrase that I learned that relates to what you just said is the axe remembers, or the axe forgets, but the tree always remembers.
Yeah.
So the axe is going to hit, and it's not going to remember any single one of those. Doesn't matter. It doesn't affect it. It's metal. But that tree feels every hit, and it's not going to heal from that blade because it's wood. I don't think I needed to add that part, but...
No, yeah, you did. It's fine. It's good.
Okay. But that works in terms of like a lot of abuse too. Like
Dean
if it's
does
something
sound
that
like a real
sticks with
douche.
you, yeah.
Yeah, don't be mushrooming anyone, Dean. Yeah, potent like my dog's fart. Yep, yep, yep. These comments are on point. Sorry for not looking more often, guys.
I hope that Dean gets in a car accident that isn't life-threatening and then has to go on oxygen, and instead of getting an oxygen tank, it's just a funnel of dog fart right into his nose.
Still managed to get butt stuff in there a little bit. Yeah.
Oh no. What is my life?
No, I wish nothing good. Nothing good for this person.
I hope that your friend that has to deal with this sees some of this and gets a chuckle. At the very least. That would make me feel better.
Yeah.
Laughter is a key to freedom.
Oh, I just want to say quick, this is 100% not Snuggle Squirrel. Her partner is amazing. He is incredible. Amazing, incredible. This is not Snuggle. Snuggle, I just realized Snuggles hasn't been in chat for a little while. It's because it's the school holidays. She has two very bouncy mini squirrels. I am not talking about Snuggle.
She's
partner
got an intense job too.
Yeah, her partner is cool as fuck. Cool as fuck. Really, really good guy. Not
Props
a dean.
to Mr. Snuggle.
Not a dean. Not a dean at all.
Mitch isn't a dean either.
He's a Mitch.
Yeah, he's a Mitch.
We'll say that. He's not a dean. He's a Mitch. Yeah.
Sometimes he'll be like such a troublemaker. I'll be like, you're a real piece of Mitch right now.
Stop being a Mitch.
Yeah.
No. No, I wouldn't say that. But yeah, okay, right. Number 9. Last but not least. Degradation and insults.
Would humiliation also fall into that as well?
Yes, so it would be verbal abuse, name calling, or bull baiting.
Ah, boom. Huh. Literally the term. Literally the fucking term. Would you look at that?
Oh no,
folks?
I wrote bull baiting. Sorry, it wasn't in the actual
but like
things
no, but
I looked at, but yeah,
but that's what it
is though. Yeah, no, it is 100%.
I'm just saying. That's it. It's gross.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Ugh.
So yeah, that could look like even just saying over and over again, "You're so stupid. You're such an idiot. Like you can't do anything right." Stuff like that. That is degradation.
What kind of suppressive thinking got you into this situation?
Yeah, like what do you do to pull this in, idiot?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Pulling this.
Not okay. Not okay in any situation, in any sort of, no matter if you're paying for it, no matter if you're doing it with your so-called church, no matter if you're doing it with your so-called partner, this isn't okay.
Blood relatives.
Yeah, not okay. Not okay.
Not okay.
For someone to constantly undermine you and abuse you and to think it's okay to call you things in any sort of setting, public or not, it's not okay.
Yeah. It's not. And you are worth having self-respect. You are worth having boundaries. Even if you don't feel like it, you are. You so fucking are.
And again, if you find yourself meeting a dean, and you're like, oh, he's so great, he's so amazing, and then I think it takes a certain type of person to want to reach out. You've got to be empathetic. You've got to want, you've got to be brave. You've got to have a certain amount of worry for the next person in line. But if, anyone does reach out to you and be like, hey, I think you're with a dean. Hey, I'm Dean's ex. Look into it. I'm not saying believe everything everyone says, but look into it, because it's not drama. It's not, oh, she's crazy. Oh, is she crazy? Was she crazy when you met her, or have you made her crazy?
Sus but verify. There's always two stories.
But that's the thing. If someone's telling you their ex is crazy, is that what you go for? Are you into crazy people? Did you go for a crazy person,
Or
or
did you
did you
leave
make them
them
crazy?
crazy? Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Did at some point
Like,
in your relationship they went from good to not good?
I was so messed up after my abusive relationship that they actually misdiagnosed me with bipolar disorder.
Oh shit! Did you get put on the
I got
meds?
put on frickin' not lithium, luckily. It was a mix of risperidone and something else, but it fucked me up for like 3 years.
That's not good.
But that's how much it can take a toll on you. Like, to it can just do incredibly drastic things to your brain chemistry that you may not even be aware of at the time until you have a little bit of clarity, which is hard to get.
Yeah, and I think Nora was saying that with PTSI, you've got to address the injury before you can, start to heal. Like, it's like going to the doctors to have your bone set before it can heal properly, before you put it into a cast, before it can then go on to heal. And it's the same with the injury. You need to address that injury before the therapy will work. You need to understand it. And if you're on a waiting list for therapy, that is something you can do. You can research, Google.
That's what
There's
I've been
loads of
doing.
TED Talks. There's so much information out there for free. So what are you
And the
saying?
best part is you can find information that are from people like you. Like, I can find stuff about ADHD from people who are autistic, or I can find things about abuse from people who are on the spectrum. Like, you can find information from people who you can relate to, so that it sinks in a little bit easier and makes it a little less intimidating and scary.
Yeah,
That's one thing I love. You
absolutely.
can choose. It's just like the streamers, right? The protesters. You can pick who makes you comfortable, and that's so important because it really helps it sink in and stick really, really well. And when it comes to your well-being, that's important.
Agreed.
Yeah, and what you said is very true, because like I was saying, I'm just going to be starting therapy next Monday, about some of the stuff that happened in my childhood, and it's like I thought I was past a lot of this stuff, and like you said, I didn't set the bone. I didn't talk about what happened from start to finish. I mentioned that it happened, but I didn't talk about it, right? And so that's the difference. Like, and you can't always do it all at once, too.
Yeah, I've just realised it's literally getting dark here, and I need to turn the light on quick, the actual light.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, it's getting dark. I also think daylight savings. Oh, the light did absolutely no difference. That's amazing. Can you tell I put the light on?
Oh,
Nope.
we've got new name. We've got Eric. We've got Julie B. It's Julie
Hello, hello.
B. I haven't seen her in a while, so she needed a song.
Thank you all so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. We've just been talking about warning signs of coercive control, how that can be in a cult, high control group, or in a relationship. I will be putting links in the description. If you know anybody who you feel has been suffering through this, pen and paper, write down whatever you can. Same advice to them, write down whatever you can. That will be your saving grace. That will be your sanity through the isolation, the manipulation, the gaslighting, the monitoring, surveillance, the threats and intimidation, the manipulation of emotion, the financial abuse, the loss of autonomy, the us versus them mentality, and the degradation and insults. They are the warning signs. Tick them off, cross them, do what you got to do. I'll just give a quick little ponder on my thoughts that I had, and then we'll get on to the fun bit. That will just be a little snippet to segue to whatever stream I do with Scientology Geek.
Ooh.
And I'll just mention now again, our regular Wednesday paint and ponder in the bird sanctuary, in Tilty's bird sanctuary, this one here. This will be on Thursday because Tilty has an appointment on Wednesday, and the appointment is important for living.
I'm getting infused.
Nice. So yeah, my my thoughts on it would be to ask yourself or ask the person who you think this might apply to, do you feel safe? Like, do you feel safe coming and speaking to me? Do you feel safe being monitored and surveilled? Do you feel safe when you're spoke to like this? Do you feel safe when you're getting the silent treatment? Do you feel safe when you don't know how you're going to pay your bills? Do you feel safe when you don't get to decide what you're eating? You know, I just think that do you feel safe is a really good question that could be used in a plethora of ways.
Extremely good question.
And I would say if you think or you're thinking you may be in a coercive control situation, or you think you might know someone who is and they don't think they are, you can name these things out and they could be like, no, 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 no. I'd say try doing the opposite. Like, if you really think that you are free and you haven't surrendered your decision making power, try making a decision. Anything.
Yeah.
Pick something really small that you know there'd be no reason why you couldn't do that, which is basically everything. But I'd say do the opposite. If you're being pressured to donate, just say, the next time I ask to donate, I'm going to say no. I'm going to say I'm actually spending that money on cocktails. You know, just to see. If you really don't think you're in a coercive, controlling environment,
prove it.
Yeah. If someone says, I think you're being monitored, say, well, actually, I'm not. I'm actually going to go out without my phone, and I'm actually going to turn off the cameras at the plugs in my house. See what happens. Because if you're not being controlled, you should be able to do the opposite of what you're doing and have no repercussions because you're a free person. But
exactly.
Only if the answer is yes, you feel safe. If you don't feel safe, there's your red flag. If you're telling people that you do feel safe having limited access to money and resources and friends and then okay, if you feel safe, do the opposite. And then hopefully, if I'm talking about someone who's listened to this knows, they'll have you there. Because you need backup. You need someone to just watch. You can do it alone. Everyone is very, very capable. But just having that backup.
You can always record yourself. There's never anything wrong with having your phone on record in your pocket for your own safety.
If it's legal where you are, I would say.
Yeah, some places have two-party consent laws, but sometimes that's different in a situation where abuse is involved.
Yeah, just check.
So I would
look
into those rules for sure, but it's a solid idea if that's something that's an option for you.
Yeah, definitely. Yep. And just to add to that, I would say educate yourself, seek professional help, and help. Hopefully, you can build a support network. So you can contact organisations or just speak to your friends, speak to maybe friends and family. If you have a particular friend, if you're going through this and you have a particular friend who you think, I really don't want them to know about it because they told me this is going to happen, that's probably a really good person to go to, because if they could foresee
They're
this,
not going to throw it in your face.
Absolutely not. If they've bothered to say this to you, knowing how this can affect a friendship, they must care about you a hell of a lot, and they are not going to throw it in your face. If someone's foreseen something like this happening, then they're probably, bothered spending a little bit of time thinking of how they could help you if and when you chose to leave, because they care about your autonomy, and it has to be your choice.
Exactly.
My goodness.
Yes. Well said. Well said, Fluffer.
Thank you.
Thusly it has been decreed. Consent shall rule the land.
Dean is a bellend.
Dean is abolished from planet consent.
Hear ye, hear ye. Dean
He will be
is a dick
expelled
nose.
from the planet's butthole.
Yeah.
I threw that in just for Brad.
I'm sure you did. Just for Brad. Is he even here? I didn't even see him in chat. Look, yep, it's for you, Brad, wherever you are in the world.
Eric said if you're in a coercive relationship and don't know what to do, just close your eyes and whisper A-E-I-O-U.
Yeah, it's funny. Oh dear. But no, yeah.
Yes. Thank you. I needed that chuckle.
We did. We did indeed.
Yes.
So, Flavors Ascend.
Whoa.
Yeah, sorry, I just can't get over the haggis basher. I'm apologise.
That was the highlight of the freaking day. Like, that is absolutely legendary. Like, that is a moment that needs to be clipped. That is
No, I think yeah, thank goodness Xenu Free's in here, because that'd be already be on our community
really wish
page.
Xenu Free was here. I really, if anybody can go back and clip that, that would just be a real treat. Real treat.
I'm not going to be welcome in Scotland, and I actually really do like it.
No, they're gonna be like make you an honorary. You're gonna be in like an honorary long distance Scot, like how universities give you honorary degrees because of your amazing dick punch storytelling. Helping the legend of Haggis Basher come alive. That's amazing.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, goodness. Okay.
I told you, it was a good one. It was a good one. Like that, we couldn't have scripted that.
So yeah, if anyone wants to make any jokes, obviously we're not going to do anything about people's appearance or anything like that, or anyone's height or color of their hair. Like, you don't know any of these details. But we'll say in this absolutely hypothetical situation, this grown man, husband, father of two, blew the kids' money and the Christmas money on Pokemon Go. Okay, you tear into that. You give me the best jokes about just no man baby piss boy. Ugh.
Total piss baby, certified piss baby, covered in piss jello.
Yeah. Sniveling.
It's a piss jelly. It may look like it's appetizing from far away. It may look like it's lemon or banana or pineapple flavored, but when you get a little bit closer, you can smell that it's piss.
Oh yeah, it's bad. It's real bad.
That's Dean.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how I feel. Eric knows. Eric knows what it's like to encounter a piss jelly.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think we've all met one.
Yeah, and I don't know if, probably not, but a Scientology geek. I was going to say hi, but the first thing I hear when I join is piss. Okay, goodbye. Okay, yeah, I mean, if piss turned you away, this is definitely not the stream for you.
That's my partner. That's my partner.
Oh, okay. I was going to say,
joking.
that's the tamest
more than
thing.
I do.
Okay. Oh, Scientology geek is here still. D&D monster. Yeah, we need to get this D&D thing. Oh look, everyone!
Yeah,
literally
please.
the sass. We're like sass. You don't like piss? Sass. We worship piss. We don't even like piss. I've never felt like I need to defend piss more than I did in that moment in my life. Scallywag. Oh, you don't like piss? You don't like me.
With
oh
piss,
my goodness!
You got a problem with the bird. I'm just
Let's save it. But we need to remember this scallywag's name. Yes, Scientology D&D. That would be amazing. But yeah, we need to move on to finer things. Thank you everyone for sticking with us through all of that yucky topic of control and coercive behaviour. On to... I'm sorry, I feel like I've spoke through this whole thing, Tilly. Are you good?
That's okay. Oh, I'm fine. I'm good. I'm coloring blobs over here and listening, and I've been inputting, and it's good.
Okay. So yeah, if you have not checked out Scientology Geeks channel, please do like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. If you've got time, go sit through the research streams and just timestamp, because it's just full of gold, little golden nuggets. There's so much fun. And timestamping is super helpful to the creators as well. And the chat GPT bot that she's made, a few of them are incredible. I've had the most fun asking them all the questions. Rage. Yeah, I would never want to ask, a survivor, because I just wouldn't, I won't want to do that. But I've got to ask all my silly questions. I got to even ask Ronbot some stuff, and the absolute genius thought Holly put in to the chat GPT was to do cocktails or drinks menu off the OT levels, and I'm pretty sure everyone who's heard it has just thought it's amazing. Please go look. My brain has focused on OT3. I'm like, this is the one. But then I've thought of some other stuff. I'm going to throw it out there. Tell me what you think in chat. Get over to Scientology Geeks page. Comment on her channel. I've timestamped
she has awesome hair.
Yeah, it's 10 minutes in. I've timestamped it. Research stream for the Guardian office, maybe number 2. 10 minutes in. Go have a look. But that is the core of the excitement that a lot of people are having. And I've thought, imagine if the cocktail menu was called, imagine if they had a Find Your Ruin cocktail menu.
Excellent. Yeah? Oh my God, yes. Oh my God, and then you can have one. Oh, you can have one.
Go on.
Okay, it's so there's this one restaurant where it's you can order this thing called the Mulligan, and it's the chef makes whatever the chef makes. So you could have one that's called personality test, and it's whatever the bartender wants to make you.
Yes, no, I've got what I had something written down where you do it says personality test, but you write down all your preferences, and then it recommends a dish to have off your preferences.
Oh yeah, that's cool too. That's good too.
And then I thought, if you're just having one of the one of the cheaper meals or set menus or something, there would be no serving staff. There'd be no one to like be a waiter, like to come serve your food, because they're all busy keeping Scientology working. So you have to go and pick your own food up from the implant station.
That's right. Yeah.
How cool is that?
I love it.
So yeah, that made me chuckle. Oh, look at this Franken purple. Oh my goodness, this is so fancy. Never in my life. All of the other purples pale in comparison. Yeah, because I knew this was going to happen. Oh my goodness. This is why we say the darker the berry, the sweeter the juice. Look at this pigment. Look at this pigment.
Mm-hmm. I mixed
so
two
good.
different pigments and a little bit of ink in there just to make it like I really wanted to zhuzh it up.
Like it's like kinetic sand almost. It's got like a magnetic quality when you put it across the page. Ooh la la.
Sensory paint.
Ooh la la. Oh wow, yeah, that's good. Yes, and then I thought, this is where what kinds of ruins will be on this menu? Well, it'll be a cocktail menu. Find your ruin cocktail menu. Whatever's gonna get you fucked up the most, I guess.
I
was thinking a jug.
Problem.
If you have a jug that is just like bright green and it's called the dethatinator, and it just looks like alien goo. Dethatinator. Yeah, drink your thetans away.
Brad, if we were by a ledge, I'd push you.
Oh, that's aggressive.
He said that's Dragon Dong purple.
I don't know what dragon dongs you've been looking at, weirdo.
Yeah, how do you know what color a dragon dong is, Brad? Huh? Riddle me that.
It must have lost circulation.
How many dragon dongs have you seen?
Purple is a loss of circulation.
Dong color average? Did you take a dong median to compare all other dragon dongs to? Is that what you've done? Oh, Brad.
So then my brain got really reset. It was like, because he says Zemu a lot.
Yeah.
I was thinking Zemu would be like the Xenu option, but it'd be like a vegan. Like you could have the Zemu menu. It's like Xenu, but cruelty free.
Yeah, perfect.
Thought it'd be a little bit funny. And then I was thinking, OT3. In OT3, LRH talks about the 36 days of this like auditing whatever that was going on in the planet. What planet was it? Not Tegiak. Not this is Tegiak. Farsec, the psychology planet. What planet was it?
Oh yeah, no.
Cultus? Was it Cultus? Oh, Scientology, are you here? Zemu, yeah, it is. Yeah, 36 days of R6 implants. Yes. So the 36 days, I'm going to say it'll be like the OT3 set menu, and it'll be 36 like dishes, but people just get the 36. So that'll include like a shot. Oh, what did they say the shots were called? I remembered, but you wrote it down, I hope. Holly.
Oh,
so I forgot the name, the mini shots.
Yeah, I think Holly wrote it down. I don't care as long as French fries are called electric ribbons.
I was thinking, like, are we going Michelin or are we going affordable and doable? I've been swaying in between. And then I thought you could have
champagne taste on a Kool-Aid budget.
Yeah. Oh, evil repute. I heard him saying evil repute a lot, and I thought that sounds like a delicious dessert, like dark chocolate and cherry.
Oh.
Yeah. Yes, the implant station is on the dark side of the moon. Yeah.
See you on the dark side of the moon.
And then I thought you could do like shots of frozen alcohol and glycol. Obviously, it won't be glycol, but it'll be something else. But we'll just call it frozen alcohol and then frozen glycol tracer. One of the two. But like jelly shots. You know, like how you have jelly shots, like vodka jelly shots. Yeah, something like that. And then BT sliders. Oh, what did I think?
You have like an OT 420 recovery meal, and it's like a big breakfast.
Oh, charcuterie org board.
Oh my gosh!
I know.
Oh my goodness. Okay, well that's one hundo gotta go on.
I thought that was brilliant.
That's permanent. Like that has to be.
But yeah, so these are all stuff for. And then I thought, have you heard him say that our LRH say the story of OT3? Because he says certain things like rat-a-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. So I thought rat-a-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-tooey. That could be one.
I had to sit down in my chair. That just hit me. That tickled me.
Yeah. So there's some ideas. If you have any ideas, yeah, charcuterie org board. What we're doing?
And then
out 2D shots.
Karaoke. There could be a karaoke.
Oh no! I did not mean to show that comment. Did it show that comment? I didn't mean to show that comment. Brad, the first line was okay. Read Brad's comment. It's like, do you sure you want to show this comment? Yes, you're right, honey. Brad does love butt
come on, Brad. Jeez.
It's just, ugh.
That is some severe scalawaggery, okay? That's like you're gonna end up in the brig, my guy.
I hope we haven't got any nanas in the chat. I'm sorry, nanas, if you are.
Yeah.
We've got some admissions from Brad. Well, thank you for feeling safe enough to admit that here. Thank you.
Well, I did say earlier that we wanted to be a place that people felt comfortable opening up. So, I mean, I guess.
Oh, no. Too far. What was that noise? I don't think I've ever heard you make that noise.
Oh, no. It's the new microphone.
That's funny.
It's giving me away.
That was like you tried with everything not to laugh, and it came out of your nose.
That's exactly what happened.
Why are you trying not to laugh?
I don't know.
Don't do that to yourself. Laughter's so pure and beautiful.
That's true. I just don't want to annoy everybody who's listening because I just like just roaring the whole time. Wheeze laughing in people's ears.
So yeah, I am running with this like a fucking Labrador in a stick at a dog park. I am like, I'm sorry, Holly. I'm trying not to be like. This is 100%. Holly's made not only like with my understanding of AI art, Holly would get a certain amount of the credit for asking the question, and the chatbot would get a certain amount of the credit for giving the answer. But Holly made the chatbots. Like, if anyone isn't aware of how incredible, this is like layers upon layers upon layers of just incredible work over years. Like, you know, over the past few years, I've spent a lot of time online looking at different high control groups, but it has been loads of different high control groups. Holly's just literally Scientology, spent years looking at lots of doctrine, unpicking it, explaining it to people, and it really tells. It really, you can really, it shows. Sorry, you can really tell the depth and breadth of her knowledge, and it is fantastic. And the fact it's in these things now that make it accessible to other people is just amazing.
That is beautiful. It's headache weather outside. My dad just said it's headache weather outside.
It is. It's the barometric pressure is gross, man.
I had the worst migraine yesterday.
Of course you did. It was leading up to today. Careful, be ready. Water.
I've got water right here. I'll have a sip right now. Recommended sips.
Yeah.
And if you feel anything like a headache, try taking your meds.
I will, yeah.
As you think it. See how that stuff works.
It worked yesterday.
Yeah, that's good. And that was like maybe you've known you're going to get a headache for a while. If you try taking it when you first get that.
Then I won't get one at all, maybe.
We'll see. Yeah, check it, right? It might be really good.
I've got
it
this.
Might keep you from having to take Tylenol at all, maybe.
Exactly. I have this preventative migraine medication called Symmetry.
We go. Solid advice from Papa Bird in the nest there.
That's right. I'm trying to learn my migraine medication, the signs of when I need to take it.
Yeah.
You're supposed to take it before you get the migraine so that you don't get the migraine.
Helpful, but not helpful.
Yeah, so it's one of those things where you got to learn how to pay attention to your body.
Yeah, talking about that, I do feel like I've got a fire poker in my ear and my back hurts.
Right. No, as soon as you feel it, not feel it, right? You gotta take it.
Yeah.
You did. You've made Tilty laugh a lot. Thank you very much, Brad. It's not hard to make those chatbots. Stop it. Okay, I could try for the next 5 years and wouldn't be able to do it. So you're actually making me feel more stupid right now by undermining what you've done.
Yeah, can you stop minimizing your talents? Because we're not here for that. Actually, so you can just check yourself right now.
Okay. Aesop's Fables, you named after the really nice children's books. Thank you for stop being nice. I've now decided to stop being nice and encouraging, or I might be accused of grooming. Okay, we haven't listened to the stream we've literally just done, because I highlighted there's a very big difference between love bombing and being a naturally encouraging person. And the difference is if someone sticks to it.
Yeah, exactly. We're nice to people who we know are kind and good people, and we're allowed to say things to our friends that we believe.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think you've been looking very well. That sounds a bit silly. Yeah.
This seems
the only reason I'm offended is because they're named after one of my favorite children's books, and the Aesop's Fables were really good. They were like, here's the moral of the story, and let's be fair, and let's explain, and da 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 da. But
yeah, it was really good. It taught me a lot.
Thank you for coming in and announcing your decision to be a raging bumhole / dean in my chat. Thank you for that. Thank you so much. What is the fake Space Navy drink? Is that one that already been thought of, or is that one we need to think of? The fake Space Navy.
That could be something where it's when you get a flight of drinks and there's there's 5 different drinks on one thing. That could be the fake Space Navy because there's multiple. That'd be kind. That's just an idea.
Yeah, what was I thinking of? Oh, I can't remember who said it. Don't drop the body. But I was thinking of decor for this.
I said for the sign, it said, "Don't drop the body, drink responsibly."
Yeah, that'd be an amazing sign. I thought of a good sign that would say strictly no sharing.
Yes.
Because if the one thing you're not allowed to do in Scientology, it's share. Don't be sharing anything. Like if someone's like, "How does your taste?" I'm sorry, I'm not allowed to give that information to you.
Oh, thank you. Yes. Yes. He's pretty good about water. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's hard. I just appreciate people. If I see something, I say something, whether that's good, bad, or in between. And some people can think I'm really, really rude, and some people think I'm really, really blunt, and some people think I'm a kiss ass.
Pretty good about it,
Yeah. Thanks.
Are you okay?
Turn the light off on me.
I think it requires mint vodka with Goldschlager, blue cocoa to represent the vest. Yeah, the fake Space Navy though is. I feel like you should people should be paying out of the ass for it, and they think it's got alcohol in, but it's got no alcohol in. And I feel like, yeah, it's a rip off.
Service, but it's just
no,
water.
you're like this is 100% going to rip you off. Like it looks fancy, but it's just got colouring E2259. Like it's just bare blue food dye.
Nice.
Oh, it looks promising, doesn't it? Yeah, it tastes of lies.
Yeah, it looks promising. Tastes of lies.
Yeah, fake Space Navy. Don't ask me for a fake space drink and then moan that it's shit.
That's right.
You put a disclaimer on it saying, this is a very bad drink. We advise not ordering it. And if anyone does, you go, there you go. Lucky it's this and not. I'm going to have to go, I think, because it's it's gone really quick, hasn't it?
Yeah, holy crap.
I'm wondering who else might be on. A full glass of banana liqueur. That's funny. Yeah.
Have we gone the whole time?
Yeah, we've literally gone the whole time, and
what?
I feel like I just got to the fun bits, but I never promised you it all. And I thought Samuel's suppressive cookies should be on the like a treat, like a snack menu. Samuel's suppressive cookies.
Absolutely.
Yeah, no wonder. I wonder who else who's going to be on. Oh, so I say Courvoisier. I don't drink, but I like a Courvoisier and orange juice. If I was to fancy a drink, I like Courvoisier and orange juice with ice, or maybe like Malibu and pineapple juice.
I thought you were going to say mutton.
No, I don't drink, but sometimes I just feel like mutton. What?
You know,
such a beautiful purple.
Yeah. Who is live now? According to SPTV Space, we've got Mental Health Matters to Us and Oh No Nora.
Oh, lovely. If you want to drop the link to SPTV Space or any of those, Serge might be on Mental Health Matters. Maybe. Oh! I don't know, but yeah. Go check them out. Yeah, and we will jump off. I really, really like what you've done there.
Mine?
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm digging it.
Given. Yeah, I like it a lot. Beautiful.
And this is just relevant, so.
Thank you so much, Ego. Thank you to everyone who's modded and dropped in now and watched. Yeah, appreciate it all very much. Send your love to all of the people who need strength, and sending love to my friend.
Absolutely.
And fuck Dean. Fuck
Dean,
you,
fuck Dean,
pieces of
fuck
shit.
Controllers.
Controlling, gross, whingy little piss babies. There we go. Oh, we've got a lot of stuff. No. Show. Are you gone? Toty, have you left? We're ending anyway. Bye all. Peace.